What's up guys, notSuperMario here and welcome to today's video. Today I have finally found the time to make a review of Dunkirk, the last Christopher Nolan movie, and I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan. Prestige and Dark Knight are one of my probably top 10 favorite movies ever made, and I was so excited to see Dunkirk and I really enjoyed it. I watched it on Friday. I didn't have the time to make a review before, so today I'm here. So I watched it on Friday and I really enjoyed the movie. But I think this is not a movie for everybody, just because it's so unconventionally made. This is a movie about situation Dunkirk, the rescuing of 400,000 soldiers, and that's it. Don't get me wrong, the movie is epic. Cinematography is unbelievable. Sound design, sound effects, unbelievable. Hans Zimmer again with an amazing score. Christopher Nolan did an amazing job, like moving all the 6,000 extras that he had on that beach and making everything work. And he did an amazing job. No CGI, like all was pretty much practical effects, and that was amazing. In the era of CGI and everything is CGI, he is like saying, no, I'm gonna do everything practical. Like the planes were real, every single person was real, the ships were real, the explosions were real, the swimming was real, everything was real, and I really appreciate that about Christopher Nolan. And that's all the pluses. Like the movie is amazing, amazingly shot. The wide shots, I was like blown away how well made this movie is. But there is a problem that a lot of people will notice, and that is why this movie is not for everybody, like I said at the beginning. This movie does not have characters that you can relate to, because you've got characters like Harry Styles, and oh, that's one plus again, actors and performances are amazing. Like what they had, they did an amazing job. Like I was so surprised how good Harry Styles was, because that was his first acting job and he was unbelievable, so great job. Mark Rylance, again amazing. Kenneth Branagh, again amazing. But those actors were there just to move this story along, and they did nothing really important to the story. There's no characters to relate to. Let's say like that. This movie lacks emotional power. There's nothing that you can say like you can just go with the epicness and all the explosions make you believe how hard it was for the people on that beach to survive. At least I was like, oh my gosh, that was so hard. But I needed a character that made me believe that was really so hard. And there was maybe one scene, like when they are in the ship waiting for C to take the ship, but I don't know how to say it correctly. There was one scene that I was like, okay, now I have that moment. But overall, that was one thing that for me lacked in the movie. I didn't mind it, like, because it was like surprising and unconventionally made, so that wasn't a big problem. But I think that a lot of people are not gonna be okay with that, because there's no important characters that they can relate to, or no emotional power, like I said it in between somewhere. So yeah, that is one problem that probably a lot of people will have with this movie. Critics loved it and I loved it as well. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I didn't mind that, but I know that a lot of people will, because there has to be a character that you like, okay, you go and do some stuff and then you're really happy. Even if he dies in the movie, you're really happy. Whoa, he did something and I can appreciate that. I was like, oh my gosh, I would do the same, or something like that. But yeah, there's nothing like that in this movie. So that's, I think, the biggest problem of this movie, in my opinion, even though I didn't mind it. Like I said it many times. So the overall feeling of this movie for me was great, epic, really epic, well made, movie about a situation, Dunkirk, with no important characters that you can relate to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about this movie, if you've seen it. If you haven't, go watch it. I still think that you have to watch it, because just because of the cinematography that is amazing, unbelievable, and how well made this movie is. Just because of that, go watch it, but don't expect characters that you're gonna be like, woo, he survives, or woo, he dies, because there's none of that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, and I see you next time. Bye!